another award, hasn't he, to his litany of achievements. How are you, Sean? How's it going?
Grand, Joe, how are you?
Good. Sean, just remind people a little bit about what you have done and the particular challenges that you have faced.
Well, I've done 4 10k marathons. Next week will be my 5th one, taking part in the Virginia on Grade 1 10k. I've done swimming, wheelchair basketball, scuba diving, and it's great. And I have no use in my legs. That's probably one of the biggest challenges.
So it's Spinabifida and
Hydrocephalus, yeah.
Right. And the reason you were in with us last year is that there were particular Garda Youth Awards locally, weren't there?
Locally, yeah. And then the one I won last week then was the national level in the special achievement category.
Yeah. Is this the trophy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I must take. I better not. It'd be typical of me to do just that. It is. Oh, it's huge and it's heavy.
It's heavy, right?
So on Garda Síochána National Youth Awards 2019 Special Achievement Award, and you don't often see the official Garda crest, do you?
No.
On anything outside of official Garda material and merchandise. So that is amazing. Although I'd say you probably needed a truck to bring it home. It's so heavy, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So were you surprised to win, or had they indicated before? Or?
Well, I was told kind of very last minute, so I was kind of waiting for the call to the school if I was picked or not. So then when it was coming to the last 2 weeks, I was kind of saying, no, it's looking kind of bad. But then my principal, Miss Casey, called me into her office, and she told me, and it was just great to know.
Where are you at school?
I was at school, yeah, in Spinabifida in Nafa and Doom.
Fantastic. So you were just delighted.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I mean, you guys as parents would obviously have inspired Sean, but he must inspire you too, really.
It was fantastic, Joe. Yeah, just to be there on the day as the winners were called special guests. Everybody on the day was special, and that's the way each Garda from the division of all the winners came up, and then they welcomed everybody but as a special guest. And that's what we felt on the day as Sean's guests on the day to participate in his award, and obviously the many achievements of over 20 winners on the day. It was fantastic just to be part of it, really was.
I remember John, now Assistant Commissioner Dave Sheehan, Chief Super in those days. He was a huge advocate at Limerick Division level of these Garda Youth Awards, because he believed that they were a great way of showing the inspiring work that young people get involved in the things that they do, but also a great way for the Garda to reach out into the community.
It is, Joe, it's about the vision of these individuals that say, look, there's something here in the community, and it's the young people. Let's recognise them. Let's see what they're at, what they're doing. And when they reached out, they found that there was some incredible, inspiring people. So we met people on Saturday that would humble you. And, you know, we with Sean, I suppose, we take things for granted every day. We saw people on Saturday that would inspire you in such a way. It's emotional, and it's very exciting to see how their attitudes towards life. And well done to Garda Síochána for recognising that and bringing it not only to the regional levels, but now they have their national level awards, which started this year for the first time. And they did an absolutely fantastic job on organising the event, the ceremony, how everybody was welcomed. It was so welcoming and warm and friendly for everybody. It's like they've been doing it for 100 years. This was their first year on the national one, and it's so inspiring to be in the room with all of our people.
And sure, I suppose the other point is that, unfortunately for young people, unless frankly they get in trouble, their interaction with the Gardaí is actually quite limited, isn't it? So this is a positive way for young people to have a sense of the work that the Garda does.
Yeah, very positive, yeah.
And where was the national final?
The Midlands Park Hotel at Portlaoise.
All right, okay. You see that from the motorway, don't you? Is that right?
That's the Midway.
Oh, it's the Midway.
So it's the one. It's
right. Keep my eyes open a bit better.
I'm
on the road. That's why.
Yeah.
It's just in the centre of town, right next to the railway station.
Very good.
That's actually, it's a hidden gem in a way, but the food, the service, the staff were so brilliant on the day as well. And Garda Síochána acknowledged those as well, how helpful they were, especially with the first one. So it's magnificent.
So they were bringing people from all over the country there, is that?
Yes, there was, as I said, over 20 winners. Then that would have been in total of 100 people were involved in that, because there was individual groups as well on the day. So there was 500 people in the room on that day, and you had so many people, you know. And again, as John was saying, we had so many. There was grown men who were humbled, you know, in their Garda clothes, that they just stood up in awe of the stories, and they called them citations, and that's what they did. They did a citation for every single winner. And again, Joe, even as a parent, take that aside, you would be humbled to just listen to fantastic stories it gives you.
And wasn't it brilliant to situate the final ceremony in the middle of the country, not necessarily Dublin, where there might be a natural tendency?
Very well planned, and I suppose it's very important to point out that overall, nationally, there were 400 nominations in all categories in total, and the judging panels around in the regional areas had to narrow that down to 22 people last Saturday. But I just want to stress, Joe, every single one of those 400 people are all winners in our eyes, because all of them have been magnificent and have done incredible stuff. Unfortunately, 400 people can't win. So we feel extremely privileged that we were in the room with the 22 people that were selected. And Sean said it himself, it's very exciting to be here. And he, as you know, Sean is pretty cool. He doesn't get stressed that many times. But
brilliant, really, yeah.
he says to Mam on Friday, he says, "Man, you know," he says, "I think I'm a little bit nervous about tomorrow." And he says, "Well, that's a good sign, Sean. It's a sign that you're actually thinking, well, we care about this."
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're chatting to Sean Byrnes, who is the winner of the Special Achievement category at the Garda National Youth Awards, and his parents, John and Fiona. Did you enjoy meeting other people, other winners of categories at the awards, Sean?
Well, yeah, it was great to hear different stories and meet the different people, and it was great for our Garda Síochána to acknowledge us as young people, and it was a lovely day.
And what class are you in now?
Second year.
Second year, right. So next year is junior cert.
Big year, yeah.
You keep the head down with you through that year.
And cool out, I don't want
I'd love to have that approach. That'd be brilliant.
Unbelievable. So chilled, so laid back, and you know, Joe, that's how it should be. It should be enjoyable.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be stressful. It should be fun, and it should be something to look forward to, rather than something that's a big obstacle.
And you mentioned the Regeneron Great Limerick Run, of course, Riverfest happening this weekend, and then off you go again, Sean.
Yeah, on Sunday, yeah, my 5th year going, and I was going with me, so.
And do you take an approach to it that it's about the time, or is it about the experience, or both? Or are you competitive with yourself, if you know what I mean?
Just the experience to go out, and then it's just a great day, and out in the fresh air, and it's nice. I don't really keep track of the time, but it's nice to know as well how long you did it.
Now, Joe, I will say this, he goes keep track of the time, because the last couple of years, we started off the first year with Midwest Spinabifida Association, a whole group of us, and we all went out walking and had fun, and it was great for about an hour and a half. The second year, of course, Sean and Mum decided, let's take off ourselves and see where we can go with this, and they completed it in an hour.
Are you telling me he gets his competitive streak from his mother?
Absolutely. Yes. I'm very reserved in that one. And then in the third year, they went out on a time of 1 hour 8 minutes. Then they were down to 1 hour 7 minutes. Last year they got caught with the heat, as everybody did, because it was a magnificent day. They were back to 1 hour 11. But this year they are hoping to try and crack the 1 hour mark. And also what Sean wants to do is, he has a vision, which he'd like to explain to you about this vision that he has going forward.
Go on, Sean. Yeah.
So my vision is in the future to share my positive experience being on my hand trike with others with disabilities and challenges by starting Limerick's first hand trike club. Joe, as you know, Mam and I are taking part in our 5th 10k Regeneron Great Limerick Run. We have a fundraising campaign on the go to raise €10,000 to purchase 5 hand trikes. Each trike costs between €1,500 and €2,000. With these 5 trikes we can get the club up and going, and I have an I Donate page active as well.
Yeah, so the I Donate is up and active there with Midwest Spinabifida Great Limerick Run. Joe, we want to spread this across the spectrum to anyone that's up for a challenge, and get the hand trikes out, and who knows, maybe next year Fiona and Sean will have 5 or 6 others with them taking part in Great Limerick Run. And that's what the vision is.
Brilliant.
I think there's a few people who want to say thanks to as well.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank Deirdre McDonough, physiotherapist in the Central Remedial Clinic, Clontarf, Dublin, where I visit twice yearly. They very kindly donated my hand trike to me 5 years ago. If not for the CRC, I may not be here talking to you today. I also want to thank Miss Casey and Mr. Corcoran, Principal and Vice Principal of Sconatrino and Nefa in Doom. I want to thank Nari, my SNA, for all the support she has given me since I started secondary school. I want to thank all my friends who joined me on my day on Saturday. It was great to be with them. A sincere thank you to Angar Shiakona for hosting the award ceremony. It was a fantastic day. Lastly, I would like to give a massive thank you to my fantastic parents who have been a great influence in my activities. Without them, I wouldn't be doing all of these things. And once again, Joe, thank you and all the team at Limerick Today Show for giving me the opportunity to share my story and experience.
Alright, well, we're not going to top that now, so thank you very much across the board for that. Well done to you, Sean. Great to see John and Fiona again. Best of luck with the Great Limerick run, and we look forward to seeing how the hand trike campaign develops.
Yes,
Well, Joe, thank you very much for
Thank you.
giving Sean the opportunity to share
Delighted.
his story and to help to inspire others to get out there and just do it.
You're great, you're great. Alright, thanks guys.
Thanks
Thank
very
you all.
much.
Take care.
Thank you.
Right, Limerick Place.